A'udhu billahi minash rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Australia Tawheed Jamath started a campaign to help the Rohingya Muslims 2.5 months ago. And during the first week of October, a couple of us physically went to Bangladesh to deliver humanitarian aid. Alhamdulillah, we delivered aid for 4,500 families at that time, which included clothes for adults, children clothes, food items for adults and children, as well as a potty for sanitary purposes. Alhamdulillah, that went very well. Jazakumullah khair for all your donations. And whilst we were there in Bangladesh, the colonel who was in charge of the camps, overlooking the management of the camps, which is located in 2,000 acres in Teknaf, where the refugees are sheltered, he suggested and he said that there was a huge shortage for children food. So after we came back from Bangladesh to Australia, that was after the first week. Um, what we did was like we arranged food items for 1,500 children and delivered it 2.5 weeks later. That was around end of October. This included children food, milk powder, semolina, and other items that was for about 2 weeks of food items worth of 2 weeks, food items worth for 2 weeks. So Alhamdulillah, the same time when we were in Bangladesh, we learned that winter was coming. That is now. At this time, winter has arrived, and we were told that the refugees will need blankets and mats. So Alhamdulillah, our team has organized to deliver 1,500 mats and 1,500 blankets for the Rohingya refugees. They inshallah ta'ala starting on the 30th, and will be delivering the aid on the 1st of December. Alhamdulillah, Allah Azawajal has blessed us with so much of donations from all of you. May Allah accept it from you. And above all, Allah Azawajal has blessed us with a fantastic team in Bangladesh. So when we arrived in Bangladesh, there was this local group of brothers who are small and medium enterprise owners. They have been doing small-scale charity work, humanitarian aid work. They've been traveling to Rohingya camps from Chittagong to Teknaf, and have been delivering whatever they could. And Alhamdulillah, this group, we were introduced to this group, and they were about 30 to 40 brothers. And they were instrumental in helping us in terms of delivering a huge aid and subsequent aid, that what I've told you. After the first week in October, we haven't been to Bangladesh, but Alhamdulillah, by Allah's grace, these brothers are conducting the affairs and delivering the aid. Given that the team is locally based in Chittagong, the logistic costs are minimal, if nothing. Even during the first trip, we ensured that no single penny was taken for traveling or accommodation purposes. So every penny, every dollar that you have given us is being channeled for charity purposes. We still ask you, you have been donating generously, and we also learned that you have been donating extremely generously to many groups. But then again, we still come to you and ask you to donate so that we can continue this work. The Rohingya Muslims not only being persecuted and from the Myanmar government, they have nothing but just a place to stay, place to stand on. But other than that, from shelter to food, and any other basic amenities, they do not have. And basically their lives are dependent on what we give them. And it's sad to know that there isn't even a bin, a rubbish bin to rummage through to get things out. And I know that's quite harsh, but that's the truth. That's how the situation on the ground is. Alhamdulillah, various governments and people and charity organizations and humanitarian organizations are stationed, and they are helping, but still You know, to manage 1.3 to 1.4 million people on a day-to-day basis is a huge task. So please, dear brothers and sisters, continue to give your aid to Australia Tawheed Jama'ah, and we will be organizing this ongoing humanitarian aid to the Rohingya refugees. And Jazakumullah khair. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum.